like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape recited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
When you have downfield
you a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, all of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
Good evening, everybody. Blessed be the name of the Lord forever and ever and ever. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Bless his name forever. I'm standing on the top of Jerusalem tonight.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way.
And that's why I am starting this report. Father who is in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. We was facing an attack in the last few minutes here over the north side of the country with Iranian rockets, and some of them was be able to dismantle in the last few minutes. Over Samaria in the northern side of the country, and my request to you worldwide is to pray for protection for all the armed forces of this country, to pray protection of a civilian, and as you know, we ask you for the help and assistance. Attack, shelter, a solid shelter, and some of people respond beautifully, and we start to get into a target, the part of the main amount that we need for that. Also, thank you for those who was contributing for the objective that we asked. End-time rescues in a very, very serious and volatile time in the last 2 or something years. We war, back and forth, there will not be a school open to this year tomorrow, because
this.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans.
Okay. Right there, that's all I gotta tell you.
And we are underway
Come here quick.
from NRG Stadium
Okay.
in Houston. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Play action. Here's Stroud. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, Tony.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tanked down. 54 yards. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Texans 7, Jaguars nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn and the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught by Hunter. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 56 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Done.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. They'll get forward for 3 down the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2. It puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Hey, Lion!
Turton. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
30 left. Right, let's go. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Now Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And bulldozing his way through. And he returns this to the 22. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out. And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
A gain of 40 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. He completes it to Hunter. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Lawrence. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Turton, 34 yards. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They give him a gain of 37.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Moss. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Here we go.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
This is 2nd and 8.
A give running right Moss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
18. White Tony.
Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Lawrence.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they've got it run across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
Sink right open. Go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Wide open receiver complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. Lawrence. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jacoby Myers from 10 yards out.
And the Jags get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Stroud looking to change the play. They'll look to throw here on first down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
24. Jaguars 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, somebody kick it. What was that?
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, I'm going. 11, Agate.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
One-handed off.
Brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good. Jaguars.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get left behind the defensive line.
Oh, knocked it out.
Nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Lawrence going to throw again.
Open man,
You're
it's Hubbard.
getting roasted by Hunter Staley. Come on
Getting
now.
this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Back to throw again.
Oh, turn around.
Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball through, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Red on red. Go, tomato. Go, let's go. 13 loop.
To throw on second and 10. Lawrence. That quick throw there is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Take right open. Hey.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3
We don't need
possessions.
to block that.
They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I'm supposed to be a silly guy. So.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Antonio Johnson.
Offsides.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. And Stroud now to throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Put your hands up.
I certainly like the idea.
Gosh.
Get down on their side of the field, get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Stroud to throw it. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He finds his man complete. That's Moss. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Stroud off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I agree with you on that.
Got the phones?
This game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points,
is that the phones?
could start getting a little more.
Is that the phones? Well, what was the point of that? Going to the front door.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He'll get this out to Tootin. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He's got Tootin. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Take right over.
Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. This is caught. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him.
Benjamin Tootin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
first down. They stay with Moss on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Stroud. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Already.
They'll run here with Moss. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
11. On the red. Hey, Ginger. Jack, 13, Luke.
Back to throw, Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. The Jaguars
use the
going to
timeout.
use their first timeout.
That's a weird call.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
A gain of 31. First down, Jacksonville.
Throwing now, Lawrence. That's caught left side, and tight end Pitts. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 21.
Let's go.
First down, Jaguars.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath. And lets
This is the king. He's alive. Hallelujah.
Happens in bounds.
11, Ag. Here we go.
Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to be to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Here we go. This is 4th down. Now how about this? They'll change it at the line. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot
Hallelujah.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. That one looks like he'll throw here. From the left side, it's complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Are you serious, Hugo?
Hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Choo.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Stroud back to throw. Open man is
Ooh, good cut, boy.
On the move past the 40. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 33.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Texans, 1st down.
Yeah, I'm so happy in my life, girl. Go ahead, Rook.
He's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jaguars 21. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The Jaguars now
You gotta give up the most
Texas
Texas
as they'll start the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Everyone like
Now Lawrence. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Lawrence. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
and that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Stroud looking to throw. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that is incomplete.